Once again, it's time for a pension rant. I always hear conversations every month, every week. There's a few of them where people just give each other horrible advice regarding pension and talk about stupid decisions that they make. Well, today we will change that, because today we have a call to action in this video. You spend so much time, 9 to 5, 5 days a week, sometimes even more, chasing that paper. Well, it's time to educate ourselves a little bit more and just make small, smart decisions to get more of that paper that we chase every day. Please do that for yourself. And pause the video and write an email, write to the pension provider at your work, your current employment. There will be one for example, 401k in America. We have one here in Ireland as well. I had one when I lived in Sweden. We all have this via our work. Somebody that's managing the pension plan. I want you to do that, ask for an appointment, and then I want you to just ask this one question when you're in the meeting. Please explain the pension system of country X, the country that you're in. I did this when I moved to Ireland. It was one of the first things I did, and by doing this, the advisor told me, all right, we have this type of plan here. You can set aside 15% of your income at your current age, and this will be tax deductible for you. So instead of being taxed at the highest spend band in the taxation calendar, you will get zero tax on this. All right, excellent. Well, I don't want to save until I'm 65. What if I die before? Some of you might think. Well, there's solutions around that as well. And if you really understand it, for example, in America, you can basically use your 401k as an emergency fund in those cases. For example, here, if I wait 1 year and I make the withdrawal, I harvest it, as it's called, well, I'm going to be taxed at 20%. What do I want? 20% tax on my income and wait a year, or 50% straight away? I don't know. I'm not that good with math. I think I prefer 50%, most people will say. Well, that's the actions you take. That's the choice you get by default from not taking action. So stupid. And if you just wait, it's like this classic example, you want a cookie today, or wait a little bit and you get 2 cookies. Well, just wait a little bit, get that cheaper tax, get that paper that you chase. And you can ask a lot more questions that are specifically important to you. Write them down before the meeting. So when you first ask, explain the pension system to me, you're going to get a lot of follow-up questions, but you can also ask, all right, what happens if I move to another country? What happens if I want to make a withdrawal within, and then the certain amount of time that you want to make a withdrawal? Just have the advisor explain all of this to you. It's their job, and they will happily do it. Most people, they don't ask for these meetings. I remember my advisor was super happy that a young person actually took the time to listen in and understand these type of things. Also, with regards to more advanced, you can make certain choices with regards to funds. The default choice, every time I've seen it, it's a mix of interest-bearing instrument, bonds, and then some equity. And as a young person, I want to maximize my risk because I have time in the market, so I change to the highest risk choice. Obviously, that's right for me in my own situation, and it will not be right for each and every one of you. It will always depend on individual circumstances, age being a huge one in this case. But just take this meeting, all right? And when you're done, comment action taken to motivate other people watching this video. You've earned that. You've done a good job this weekend. I'm rooting for you. As always, hope you make a ton of money, whatever investments you decide to make. That's it. Bye-bye. Rant over.